So Christians and ex-Christians alike, I have a question for you. Have you ever been told that you should just forgive and forget the abuses that have been done towards you? Have you ever been wronged by someone in the church community, perhaps another Christian, or even a church leader even, or maybe just a simple parent or sibling or friend that you've had in a youth group or a church environment? Have you ever been perpetually wronged, sinned against, or mistreated over and over by certain types of people within the church organization, but you were told that if you don't forgive them, that's actually a heart problem that you have because forgiveness is for you? Now, I do agree that to an extent, forgiving other people is something that we do for ourselves, but that's not really the point that I'm making. You see, outside of the Christian theological circles, we look to mental health practices and psychology instead of looking to the dogmas of the Christian church and how they navigate relationship problems traditionally. Outside of Christianity, it's pretty easy for us to recognize that when people are mistreating you consistently, we should actually start categorizing these type of behaviors as abusive behaviors, not just generally sinful behaviors. This idea that everyone sins and therefore no one is perfect and therefore we all should perpetually forgive each other without exception is actually a pattern of a lifestyle pattern that promotes abuse within the church system. So while I do think it's important to process and hopefully heal and maybe even forgive people who have mistreated you in the past, I don't think it's healthy for the church or anyone else to promote relationships where abuse, recurring abuse especially, is ongoing, and yet we or you are expected to just accept that abuse because, well, no one's perfect. This is one of the many reasons why I firmly believe that Christian doctrine and theology actually promotes narcissistic behavior, especially within those who consistently demonstrate narcissistic personality disorder. The church unintentionally harbors narcissists on a regular basis, not just in the pulpit and in the Sunday school classes and youth groups, but also in the home, where Christian men who are narcissistic and abuse people in narcissistic ways consistently are expected to be forgiven, and we're expected to be patient with them instead of setting boundaries and getting help. This type of behavior and thinking in the church actually exacerbates and allows narc abuse.